Welcome back for another book review. Today we are talking about this one. So this is The New Mindful Home and How to Make It Yours by Joanna Thornhill. I think so, you're supposed to say that. So briefly, this book is not what the title says. Normally I could say that, that's not this. This is short, kind of like a little bit longer, but not by much, of like an Instagram caption. Yeah, it's not great. It focuses very heavily on the very generic, stereotypical, trendy new age things, where, again, here on the channel, hi, if you're new, witchcraft is what we do. Witchcraft, paganism, that sort of thing, where we do the crystals and the herbs and the things and the visualization and the meditations and all that stuff for realsies. And then every once in a while, you hear the things of like, oh, people are just doing it because it's trendy, and you're like, what? No, people wouldn't be that rude. May I present this book? This gives all of the bad of trending for our communities. And I say communities because I feel like there's a lot that fall into that spectrum of just like new age and witchy and pagan and all of the things. All of us, love and light, you know, you walk into like the crystal shops, the new age shops, the witchy shops, the pagan shops, all of us collectively, that whole community, this is when somebody wants to make it a trend on like, again, like Instagram or TikTok, if you want the short version of TikTok where it was like the 60 seconds. Yeah, kind of like that. Surprisingly, I still gave it a 2. It is not as bad as some of the books. It's still, again, the high-ranking titles are still reigning supreme. And in fact, one of my, actually the worst book I've read is really claiming the numbers. It is just surpassed this month 10,000 views, which is wild. I normally don't have those numbers. But that book was bad. And so this is not as bad. It's not telling you to like maim people and animals or get thread from a corpse. It doesn't do that. So it's not as bad. But it's not good either. The 2s are like but the 1s are like, we could just like remove it from humanity and the world would be a better place. It's not that bad. It's just not good either. So every single page is like a new article, right? So we come here, every single page is like this. And so like this one's like, hone your vision. However, there are several things. We're just going to use this page as our example page because every page is like this. Not even kidding. Every single page is the exact thing. So we have our title. Then we have a column of text related to this. Hence, see, it's a little bit longer than an Instagram, you know, caption. Maybe a script for a TikTok, like the 60 seconds-ish, about that length. And then we have these, which describe the pictures on this side. And that's every single page. Every single page has this set up. And sometimes there's like, you know, the photos might have 2 or 3, but this basic setup. And yeah, don't love it. Also, one of the big things is that I thought it was just me, but I looked at other reviews and other people commented on this too. This font sucks. I don't know what editor decided this was a good choice, and I don't know what exactly I hate about it, but it's like the worst font you could choose. Like, it hurts your eyes to look at it. There's nothing interesting. The paragraphs barely feel like they indent. It's small print. I can see up close. That is not, I can see this. And even I felt like with new glasses, this was hard to see. Like, I had to have it close. You have to really focus. Like, the font sucked. And I thought it was just me and that I just didn't like the content and that was just one of my nitpicks. And then I looked and other people complained about it too. So one of the other ones that I had read, the reviewer had kind of complained and they're like, it's for young eyes. And I'm like, hi, young eyes here, no, also sucks. So there's that. This is just the font. It's boring to look at. And every single page is the exact same thing. And also the content's not fabulous either, but that's the first major of this book. So as for the content written in this book, it is trendy. I don't think the author actually has anything to do with these communities at all. It's like the most stereotypical, like somebody working for a magazine that has like a project and they just like Google it and then they just briefly discuss it to figure out how to make it trendy and popular and blah. That's how it feels, the entire book. None of it really has any depth outside of like a 30-second Google search. And it didn't feel genuine. It felt like a cash grab is what it felt like. Again, it feels like the ads you see on like TikTok and Instagram that's like, don't you want to be like mindful in your home? Here's the next 5 steps. It's that, but in written form. And it gives you nothing at all. It taps into the concept of trending, and it's just awful. It's an interior designer trying to step into our spaces without the context and be like, you know what's really popular? Everyone keeps putting like crystals around and they like burn these plants. You should do it too. And you're like, okay, but do you know the reason why we do the things and how it kind of connects to everything? No. Okay, that's fine. That's this book to a T. And like it kind of explains some stuff-ish. Like, you know, that it's like, well, we stopped calling it smudging because that's actually a Native American ritual in itself, but other than that, let's just go grab some plants and burn them and then it's just gonna work. And it's like, that's not exactly how that rolls, my friend. Same with essential oils and just all the stuff, and the decorating things are just, this is not a good book. So if you are needing to learn how to do things for your home, this is not the book. So I don't recommend this. Don't buy this book. It's not worth it. No, just don't do it. Instead, if you are wanting to learn how to organize your home, you should look up like Clutterbug on YouTube. She has a lot of different ideas. She's not witchy, but it'll show you how to do the things. And I do plan, once I actually finish my massive project of reorganizing my witchy space as a butterfly from her test thing, her systems, then I will show you, because yeah, that would be more helpful. How to organize your witch stuff, because we have a lot of it, right? Like how to organize everything. And again, as a butterfly, I need to see everything visually. That would be more helpful. So like, even though Clutterbug casts, she doesn't actually talk about witchy things, it can connect. It's really easy. And then for the witch stuff, you should not learn it from this book either. This is a terrible book for mindfulness. So also, don't get this book either. So anyways, moral of the story, just don't do this book. This book just, it goes away, it goes back to the library, and when it gets pulled from the shelves, it will be a good day. I'd love to know your thoughts on what your good resources would be for trying to have a mindful home. One I talked about semi-recently was something like creating your own sanctuary. That one was better than this substantially. So that one instead. I know it will be in my playlist of books of 2024. It'll be kind of near this one, so if you want to hunt for it, you can. That one would be better. That's my recommendation, because this one just sucked. So anyways, I would love to know your thoughts on how you clean and organize and maintain your homes, how you keep your home mindful and witchy and whatever, in the comments down below. Of course, if you'd like to support me and get access to exclusive content on Patreon on Tuesdays, I am either talking about books, exclusive books, or I am giving you some little behind the scenes life updates. And then on Thursdays, my audiobooks are going up, so you get a new chapter every single week. And then on Saturdays is when I talk about my witchy journey on my own and what I'm exploring and what I'm thinking and trying out. And all of that stuff is on Saturdays. And of course, if you want to make sure to never miss an upload from me, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We can appease the algorithm gods. So when you log into YouTube, I just show up every day because I post every day. So do that. Also, maybe the bell. I've heard that might help. To be perfectly honest, I never do that because I just know my channels that I watch every day and they just show up. So, I mean, if you want to hit the bell, that'd be cool. I think the algorithm gods prefer it, but I just personally don't. It's fine if you don't. Well, maybe if you want to. It'd be cool too. But yeah, anyways, till next time, blow speed.